Well, this is more or less the introduction to this channel because YouTube was kind of giving me a rough time before I started recording this video, so I wound up making my own new channel. And apparently, I can't log into my old account at all. So I don't know how long that's going to last or if I'll go back to that account, but you know what? I'm here for now. This is probably just going to be a one-take video. Oh yeah, I was going to make tea. But yeah, I've just been busy for the most part. Taking care of business, dealing with BS and drama and all that stuff. And in all honesty, it's getting done, but I don't know what it's going to take to actually do everything that I need to do. Let's see here. Do I want to read a book or do I want to finish the Harry Potter series before I start? What the hell is this? Garbage. Anyway, I've got a lot of books. I'm trying to figure out whether I want to finish reading the Harry Potter book I've already read or work on reading yeah, I've got all those books. I think I've got a few more books hiding somewhere, but at this point, that's all I got. Anyway, I don't really have a plan for this video. All I'm really doing is just saying, hey, this is the channel I'm using for now. Let's see, so there's that. What mug do I want for my tea? I'm going to use this one. Anyway. I have kind of been running all over. I'm just trying to find I'm going to set the camera down here. Technically it's my phone, but I'm going to set it down here. Just a live one-take video. Until I actually start getting streaming on this channel, which should be good tomorrow. Right now I'm just doing a video, posting it right after I record it, if I can actually record what I want to. And right now I just want to talk, but I have no idea what to talk about. Oh, for those of you who, for anyone that actually kind of wondered what I was grabbing, kind of all over, this was the tea I used. It is Good Earth brand sweet and spicy tea. It's a, what is it? Herbal and black tea, it looks like. But I don't know, it's just this whole thing is kind of stressing me out. Just everything that's been going on. I've been dealing with bullshit and drama. It seems like more so now that I've got out of the shelter that I stayed at. But I don't know, it's just, everything's just been hectic. I'll get into it when I actually feel like I can and get everything all planned out and everything for a video, because I'm sure you can tell that with me being, well, with me not having anything planned, I'm kind of all over, and I pause and I stop and blah 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 and this and that and the other. And now I'm just rambling for no reason, and I'm just trying to talk to hear myself talk, so yay! I don't know, this whole ordeal has kind of been, and with this, the internet kind of goes out, so I don't even know what all is being recorded. If everything's being recorded, great. If some stuff gets left out, I don't know what gets left out and how to reword it if I do wind up saying something and then having it get cut from the video because of no Wi-Fi issues. And if the video stops randomly, yeah. Anyway, if the video stops randomly, it just means that I've been rambling and YouTube is kind of fucking up for me. So I still play card games. For those of you who have been watching over the past few years, I played a few card games a while ago, and I'm still playing those card games. You've probably seen bits and pieces of that scattered over other channels if you're somebody that's been following my other channels. But I did also find one of my old cameras. On that note, I need to find a charger for the battery. I might need to find a new battery for it, and I need to find an SD card for it. Excuse me. If I find the 3 of those, I'll actually be getting back into making regular YouTube videos again, instead of this quick one-take BS that I've been doing. Because since I got my new phone, which is what I've been using to record on, which is what I'm using now, it's my phone. Since I got the phone, I've been kind of not recording as much as I should, because there's a bigger limit on what I can record on the camera on the phone for some reason. I don't know why. And that's one of the things that I've kind of been dealing with. Trying to find a way to record on my phone that I have now while I'm looking for a battery for my camera, for an SD card for my camera, for, this, that, the other, blah, blah, blah. And then figuring out how I'm going to pay for it. So, it's just... Excuse me. I've just kind of been... just a second here. I'll try and keep talking here while I'm doing this, but I'm grabbing a cigarette. Anyway, I've just kind of been dealing with that. I've been dealing with a few other things. I've been... I don't know, things have just been kind of, like I said, things are kind of messing up. I'm trying to figure out how to get it all taken care of and how to basically just do what I need to do to, I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. If not, just leave a timestamp of, let's just say 9 minutes. and say, I don't understand what you're saying here, if you made it this far. Even though it might be wrong with the internet cutting out, I know for live videos on my old channel, which again, I don't know whether I want to be using again or not, but for live videos on my old channel, and for streaming on my old channel, it would cut out, and I wouldn't know that it's actually cutting out, but the timer would still be going. So it's like, yeah. But I have been writing a lot. I'm writing. I've got, again, for those of you who are following my old channel, I'm writing a book. Or, right now it's one. I'm planning on having it be several, eventually. But with that, I'm writing. I'm doing that in addition to everything else, and it's like, I want the writing process to be not stressful, but I haven't been able to write as much as I would like, and I'm still getting stressed out about it. And when I do sit down to write, it's like I've got a few ideas. I don't know how to take those ideas and turn them into the book. Oh, yes, I'm smoking, by the way, on camera. Something I rolled. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I'm just rambling on and what have you, so. Hopefully soon I'm going to start doing what I want to do with my YouTube channels again. Because when I did that, I was happy. I was coming up with ideas for my book, and I was able to write them down. Going back and forth between making the videos here and writing, I was able to do one thing, and when I was getting stressed out about it, I was able to switch over to the other thing. And when I was getting stressed out about that, I was able to switch back. So let's say I start with writing. If I got stressed out with writing, I couldn't come up with ideas, I'd switch to making the videos. I'd make the videos, whether it's filming or editing, and if that started annoying me or I didn't have anything to talk about, I'd switch back over to the book. I think that's the main reason why I am not doing as well with the book, is because I am not making the videos how I want to make them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to disappear off camera again for a second. I'm grabbing my milk. It is a boxed milk, unopened. It says serve chilled. But it was sitting out on the counter, and it's 1%. Didn't notice that. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it expires October, almost at the end of October, which I think is kind of interesting. I've never had milk that expired 10 months after I bought it. And I didn't even buy this one. So I'm going to put a little bit of milk in there and put it back in the, or put it in the fridge this time. put it? Full fridge. Well, and we're about to see how long I can record for. It's already at 15 and a half minutes for the video, so I'm just going to keep talking. If it cuts off, you'll know why. For whatever reason, YouTube gave me a time limit before I verified my videos on my old channels. So let's test it out here. But yeah, I've just been kind of busy with everything, so between YouTube and writing my book and taking care of other personal BS that I don't plan on getting into currently, I hope to get into it soon, but yeah. Oh, I also have been recording podcasts. I've been recording podcasts on a phone that it's a flip phone. It does have good audio quality, so I've just been recording on that. The good news about that is I can actually record the podcast pretty much anywhere. So far, most of my podcasts have been over an hour long, which is kind of concerning for me because I've got at least one, if not two, that are less than an hour long. And those ones are short just because it's only been me in those ones and I didn't really have anything to talk about. Excuse me. But the long ones, however, have actually been, because it's basically conversations that I've had where I've planned out a little bit of what I wanted to say and then just had the conversation flow from what I started talking about with somebody else. So, I'm hoping to get into that more. I don't have any of them released yet. I'm still coming up with name ideas for the actual podcast series. I'm coming up with ideas to talk about for the podcast. I'm coming up with whether or not I want to do a Patreon. I want to look into Patreon and all that stuff. So, I guess that's part of why I'm stressed out, is I want to start something new and trying to figure this out because, well, I'm going to come up with ideas for my story, and up until now, making the videos is how I've actually been coming up with ideas. So I want to introduce the podcast and say, hey, follow me here. I've also been watching like a documentary or two about a few other things that relate kind of to my story, so I'm going to disappear for another second. I'm getting another cigarette. But yeah, I've just been kind of all over the place with what I've been doing and working with what I had. I've been working with what I had to try and basically just not only keep you guys entertained, but keep myself working towards the goal that I have of actually writing the book. Because I'd started with my initial rough draft, which, let's see here. My initial rough draft I wrote it was only a chapter long, and it was, well, not even a chapter, really, but it was 15 pages double-spaced of standard-size paper. I have the prologue almost all written of the book that I'm writing now. Not only has everything changed in the book that I'm writing, the part that I took from the notebook and transferred over into the computer is about 5 pages long already. So I've got like the first 15 or 20 chapters planned out after the prologue, and I'm just not sure how to write that, and I want to finish the prologue before I set up the rest of the book, if that makes sense. And I am planning on changing a couple of the names of the characters as well, so I'll keep you guys updated. And I'll figure everything out with what I'm doing.